Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, everybody. Trust you are doing fine. We are live. Tell others that we are live in the Digital Lawyers Network. We are live. Please join us. We are live. Please join us. Okay. Let me just make a post to tell others that we are live so that they can also join us. Okay, good afternoon, everybody. In case you don't know me or you've never met me before, my name is Abimo Olayiwola. I'm a legal practitioner. I'm the founder of Digital Lawyers Network, and I'm also the principal of ABILEGAL Barristers and Solicitors. So welcome to the Digital Lawyers Network. And this afternoon, we want to look at 3 major things you have to do to achieve success in law practice. So if you can see me and you can hear me, please type I in the comment section. You can see me, you can hear me, please type I in the comment section. I want people to join us. Okay, so I don't want to waste your time, so I'll just go straight into the teaching. So the 3 major things you have to do to ensure you achieve success in law practice. Just like I wrote yesterday, success in law practice is not just automatic. So a lot of lawyers just believe that, oh, if I become a lawyer, I'll be successful and all that. And that is the reason why a lot of lawyers, they feel frustrated, they feel disappointed when expectations are not met. So success anywhere, success in life, success in law practice is not automatic. You have to, do certain things to achieve success. The first main thing you have to do to achieve success in law practice is to know your onions. You must know your onions. The truth is, I've never seen any successful person in life that is not so good at what they do. I've never seen any successful person in life that is not so good. So that is why I tell lawyers that do not joke with your formative years. Those, years that you use when you are just starting out, your pupillage, your everything. Do not joke with it because it is the very foundation of your law practice. So you can imagine if after like 7 years at the bar, after like 10 years at the bar, you still do some things and people are not satisfied. People are like, you don't know your onions, you are not so good at it. It can affect your law practice and it will prevent success. That is just the truth. I tell a lot of lawyers, I know that money is very important. Money is very important in law practice. But during your formative years, please, whilst you are looking for money, also focus on knowing your onions, getting the real foundation for your law practice. Because if you fail, let me tell you, whether you like it or not, opportunities will come. Opportunities will come. But if you blow those opportunities by doing the work, by doing the work in such a way that they know that you don't have enough expertise or the required expertise, you will waste the opportunity. And I don't want you to waste the opportunity. I've realized that there are some lawyers that they are frustrated in law practice because they have repeatedly wasted opportunities. So when opportunities to get big briefs come, when opportunities to get clients come, the client may not even be a big client, but the client might be so contented if you do it well that the client will refer a bigger client. So when you blow that opportunity, you are definitely closing the doors of bigger opportunities. So you must know your onions. You must use your formative years very well. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I hope you are learning. So that's the very first thing you have to do. If you have to buy books, if you have to buy courses, if you have to work with some people, there's nothing bad in letting people know that you don't know what you don't know, so that you can learn. But if you cover it up and you cover it up, you don't want people to, you don't want people to say you don't know it, you don't want to feel ashamed of asking and all that. And then you use a client's case, someone's life, for trial and error, and then the result is terrible. You have blown opportunities. Whether you like it or not, you have blown opportunities. So the first thing is for you to know your onions. Be that lawyer that you can beat your chest anywhere and say that you are good. The next thing is to belong to the right circle. The next thing is to belong to the right circle. I see a lot of lawyers, they know their onions fine, but the thing that is lacking is that they don't belong to the right circle. Why must you belong to the right circle? There's a popular saying that says, show me your friends and I will tell you who you are. So if your friends are lawyers who are successful, success is contagious. There's a possibility that when they're always talking about the things that makes them successful in law practice, you would also be energized to do those things so that you can also achieve the level of their success. The law of average actually states that you are the average of the 5 closest people to you. So it means that if you have 5 friends and all those 5 friends are not successful, there's a tendency that you yourself will not be successful. So when people say that you are proud, when you don't want to move with people that are not really successful and all that, I say it's not about pride. It's about being deliberate and conscious about your circle. It's about being deliberate and being conscious about your circle, because the law of average states that you are an average of the 5 set of people that are closest to you. So if the 5 set of people closest to you are not successful, there's a possibility that you will not be successful. So as a lawyer, you must belong to a circle of lawyers that are successful, a circle of lawyers that are, success driven. They are ready to achieve success. You see their success on a daily basis and you are moved by their success. You want to achieve the level of success they achieve. You learn from them. That is how to be successful. You belong to a circle of people who are not lawyers that can afford your services. I ask people, out of all the people you call your friends, all the people that belong to your circle, how many people can comfortably afford your services? How many people won't be asking you to offer free services? If your 5 closest friends are always asking you for free services, then you need to change your circle. Because if you are not careful, they will soon send you back to your village. The people that will be your closest set of people are people that should be able to afford your services. So now you must make sure that you make deliberate connections with lawyers who are successful, so that they can also take you along, hold your hands along in the journey of success in law practice. Then deliberately, you make friends with people who are non-lawyers, who can afford your services, who are successful, who can comfortably pay for legal services and refer clients to you. Those are the people that should be in your circle. And that is why we have organized the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. The Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. I realize that most lawyers that have launched their digital law practice, they have challenges with staying consistent, staying accountable. And let me tell you, success is about consistency. Success is about being accountable. You have to do what you have to do when you have to do it. So you need a circle of like-minded lawyers that are successful, that can hold you accountable to do the task you have to do when you have to do it, so that you can get the desired result. So on the 20th of this month, or the 20th of May, 2023, we'll be launching the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. It's for lawyers. It's not for everybody. The Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle is not for everybody. It's for lawyers who have launched a digital law practice. So if you have launched a digital law practice and you want to belong to a circle of lawyers, like-minded lawyers who are high achieving, then the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle is for you. It's for people who want to be pushed. If you are a kind of person that you don't want to be pushed, you don't want anybody to, push you to be consistent, you don't want accountability, you just want to be free, please, this circle is not for you. If you have not launched, if you don't know anything about digital law practice, the circle is not for you. The Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle is for lawyers who know digital law practice. They have a good knowledge of digital law practice. They have, launched the digital law practice. They are either alumni of the Digital Lawyers Bootcamp. You've either attended the Digital Lawyers Bootcamp or you've bought one of the courses, at least one of the courses of Digital Lawyers Network. So you've either bought one of our courses or you've attended the Digital Lawyers Bootcamp. If you have not bought our courses or you have not attended the Digital Lawyers Bootcamp, then you have to show us proof of your digital law practice. We have to be sure that you have a sound knowledge of digital law practice, because in this circle, it's a circle of high-achieving lawyers that would hold themselves accountable. So it's not a circle where we teach anything. We don't teach. We are not teaching digital law practice principles. If you want to learn digital law practice principles, join the Digital Lawyers Network. This is where we learn it. But when we go to the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle, it is a circle of high-achieving lawyers who want to hold themselves accountable to achieve the desired success. So we look out for each other, we watch out for each other to ensure that we carry out our digital law practice task as at when required, so that we can get the desired result. So we are launching that circle on the 20th of this month, 20th of May 2023. So watch out for it. If you really think you want to belong to a circle of high-achieving lawyers, watch out for the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. So now my third point, to achieve success in law practice, the third point is spiritual support. Sounds strange, right? Spiritual support. A lot of lawyers don't talk about this. When successful lawyers are invited to come and share the secrets of their success, most of them don't talk about spiritual support. They don't say that they got success from God or there was a spiritual backing to their success, which makes a lot of them tell us the half-truths. Let me tell you, success, whether in law practice or in life, is as a result of some sort of spiritual backing. So if you are a lawyer, you have to understand that beyond your marketing plan, beyond your marketing plan, beyond the fact that you know your onions, beyond the fact that you belong to the right circle, you need a spiritual support. And I am a Christian. The only spiritual support that I know is that of the God Almighty. I teach people about marketing plans, right? But I will tell you today, as a matter of secrets, that one of my greatest marketing plans is prayer. Yes, you heard me correctly. One of my greatest marketing plans is prayer. When I am done with my marketing plan, I pray. Before I start my marketing plan, I pray. As a matter of fact, I sit down and I ask God, what should I talk about? What is the word that I'm going to use in my marketing that people will really find, attractive? They will really love it. Let me tell you, whether you agree with me or not, you need a spiritual backing to be successful in law practice. Law practice is spiritual. This may feel like a prayer meeting or a Bible study to you, but I'm telling you, one of the top secrets that a lot of successful people don't ever say when they invite them to talk about their success, They tell you how they have a great plan, how they do their marketing, how they know their onions, how they belong to the right circle. But they never tell you that they've got a spiritual backing. They never tell you that they've got a spiritual backing. So you now wonder why you are not getting the desired results after you have, your onions, you belong to the right circle, you do the right marketing plans. What is the thing that is missing? The thing that is missing might be the spiritual support. So if you believe in prayers, just as I do, from now henceforth, include prayer into your marketing plan. Before you start your marketing, ask God, what do you want me to talk about? What post do you want me to share first? What do you want me to say? Haven't you seen that there are people that go viral by just one TikTok video? Some people just go viral by making one post online. Do you think those kind of posts are ordinary? If you really think those kind of posts are ordinary, don't you think other people also make similar posts? Why is it that it is that person's post that goes viral and the person becomes an international sensation? Few days ago, I was on Emeka Nobi's. I was on his Facebook page. Emeka Nobi's is popularly called the Don. He said he went to speak at a university, and one of those students at that university, I guess it's University of Port Harcourt, walked up to him and gave him an envelope. He gave him an envelope, and when he opened the envelope contained the sum of 250 naira only as appreciation. Emeka Nobi is a popular figure, he's a public figure, he's a comfortable person. So giving him 250 naira might seem like an insult. But guess what? When he posted it on social media, in a matter of about 1 hour, a lot of people began to comment, I'm going to give him scholarship till he finishes his studies. Some people said they will be paying him 10,000 naira every week for his maybe upkeep. Some people said they will be paying him this. Some people even requested for his account number. People were sending him money. Don't you think that is strange? Like, someone gave a public figure 250 naira. That's supposed to be like an insult. But something beyond the physical turned that around, and the guy became a public figure right there just because he gave 250 naira to somebody. The same amount of money that another person could have given, and it will be taken as an insult. It will be seen as an insult. Let me tell you the truth. The spiritual controls the physical. Prayer is a marketing plan. I don't know why I'm saying this afternoon. It may sound strange to you, but I believe in prayers, and prayer is a marketing plan. So by the time you claim that you know your onions, you claim that you belong to the right circle, you claim that you belong to the right circle and everything, you've done everything, you have your marketing plan. Do you pray? Do you really pray about your law practice? Do you pray to dominate your niche? Do you pray that your name should be known? Do you pray for influence? Do you pray for the set of clients that can afford you? Do you pray that your clients will always have the desired money to pay you? Do you pray? If you don't pray, some other people who can control the spiritual will snatch what belongs to you. So you have to pray. Yes. Someone is asking, please, what do you mean by knowing your onions? Okay. Basically, what I mean by knowing your onions is about having sound knowledge of the law. Having sound knowledge of the law. So you are sure that you know what you claim to know. So you are not using a client's life for experiments. That is one thing that a lot of lawyers do. They use their clients as experiments to learn. If you don't know, you can walk up to your seniors and tell them, I don't know this, can you teach me? You can register for courses online. You can get books. And that is why I don't encourage people to be a general law practitioner, because you can't know everything. Most of the successful lawyers we know today, they are known for one thing. Femi Falana, you know what he does. Human rights. Do you get what I'm saying? Human rights. Most of the lawyers we know today, we know them with a particular practice area. So pick a particular practice area and be damn good. Be damn good. And we know that in law practice, learning never ends. So you have to continue learning, continue upgrading your knowledge, buying books, reading, upgrading your knowledge and all that. So that is what I mean by knowing your onions. And also, I also talked about being in the right circle, because it is not enough to know your onions. You have to be in the right circle. Circle of successful lawyers. Let me tell you, success is contagious. Success is contagious. Show me your friend, I will tell you who you are. You are an average of the 5 people that are close to you, the closest people to you. You are an average of them. That's what the law of average says. So if your friends, if your closest friends are people who are not successful, are lawyers who are not successful, there is a possibility that you will not turn out successful. Because, you know, there's a way people do in a clique. If you are close to 5 people and 4 of them are successful, there's a possibility that their success will ginger you to want to achieve their level of success. When you are talking, when you are discussing, when you are hanging out, there's a possibility that you will always be talking about success, the strides they are making, their achievements, how they were able to do it, what they do, the steps they take. You will want to also take the same steps and you will achieve their results. But if your friends are people who are not really achieving anything in law practice, you are shooting yourself by the foot. You need people that can push you to success. Success is not easy. Success is not something that you achieve, you know, in your comfort zone. No. Success is achieved when you stretch yourself. So that is why you must belong to a circle of lawyers who are high achievers. And that is why I'm saying that on the 20th of this month, April 2023, we are launching the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. The Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. The Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. And it is not for everybody. The circle is not for everybody. It is for high achieving lawyers. It is for high achieving lawyers. It's for lawyers who are successful. It's for lawyers who are ready to be pushed to achieve success. So for you to belong to that circle, you must either be an alumni of the Digital Lawyers Bootcamp, meaning that you must have attended the Digital Lawyers Bootcamp, or you must have bought at least one of the products of Digital Lawyers Network. So you must have bought at least one of our courses or one of our ebooks. And also, we want to see that you have launched a digital law practice. So it is not for people who know nothing about digital law practice. It is not a place where we teach. In that circle, we are not teaching. We are only watching out for each other. We are pushing each other to achieve success. We are holding each other accountable. We are stretching each other to ensure that we jointly achieve success. It's a group of people whereby we celebrate our achievements. All we want to hear is your achievement. So all we do is to push you to achieve. So it is not for everybody. If you don't know anything about the digital lawyers, if you don't know anything about digital law practice, that group is not for you. Stay in the Digital Lawyers Network. This is where we learn about digital law practice. Stay here, learn. But once you are sure that you have requisite knowledge of digital law practice, you have bought any of the digital law practice products, or you have participated in the Digital Lawyers Bootcamp, then you are eligible to join the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. And the Accountability Circle is not free. It is not free. It is 2,000 naira per month. Just 2,000 naira per month. Every month is a recurring payment. 2,000 naira every month. For 6 months, instead of paying 12,000, if you want to pay for 6 months at once, you pay 10,000 naira. So it means you get a discount of 2,000 naira for paying for 6 months at once. And the circle, I would say it again, is not for teaching. We are not teaching digital lawyers network, digital laws practice skills or anything. We are holding ourselves accountable. We are working to achieve success. We are celebrating ourselves. We are giving tasks. We are doing competitions. We are bringing our success, our achievements to life. That is what we are doing there. And that is why it is not gbogbo ero. For people who don't understand Yoruba, gbogbo ero means it is not for everybody. It is not gbogbo ero. It is for successful lawyers. Lawyers who are willing to be pushed to achieve success. So the three main things I discussed today to achieve success in law practice is: number one, to be so good, you know your onions. Number two is to belong to the right circle. And that is why we are introducing the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle. And number three is to have spiritual support. Spiritual support. Speak to your law practice. Speak to your clients. You, this client, you will not give me problem. As I give you the bill, you will not debate it. You are going to pay. You won't have challenges. You won't have problem with funds. My law practice is going to be successful. I'm going to dominate my niche. I'm going to get influence. I will be influential in law practice. Before the mention top 10 lawyers in my practice area, my name will be mentioned. I will dominate my niche. It's a spiritual world, whether you like it or not. So get spiritual support. Get spiritual backing. As a matter of fact, include prayers in your marketing plan. Include prayers in your marketing plan. Before I go this afternoon, do you have questions, comments, and observations? Before I go, thank you for joining us, Joy. Thank you, Magistrate Olakunle. Thank you, Mona Elad. Thank you, everybody that took time to watch this video this afternoon. Do you have questions, comments? Thank you, Mrs. Blessing, election lawyer. Do you have comments, observations, questions before I go this afternoon? Questions, comments, observations. More details about the Digital Lawyers Accountability Circle will be uploaded in the group before the 20th of this month, before it is launched. So watch out for details. Watch out for details. Once we release the details, click the link to sign up to join the Accountability Circle. If there are no questions, good afternoon, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your week. Bye.